Yo, what's going on YouTube? Technically T bringing you another case review for the Samsung Galaxy Note 10 Plus. I switched it up on y'all. We have actually not done a Note 10 Plus case review for a very long time, but I can actually bring it out the cut, man. I can get into some case reviews, definitely when it comes from one of my favorite companies, and that is going to be Mous. So, of course, a huge shout out to Mous for dropping me these to review on the actual Note 10 Plus. I didn't even know they made these for Android devices. I was so used to them making cases for the iPhone, and you guys seen me do those cases before. And then I saw they did some from the Note 10 Plus, so I was like, yo, go ahead and send me these for the Note 10 Plus. Let's see if we can get them out there and get them some traction, man. But here they are. This is going to be the Limitless line, and you see we have definitely one of my favorite clear cases. That's going to be the Clarity line of cases. So basically what we're going to do, we're going to go over the Clarity in its own because it's its own clear case. But with the other two, we will go over them just one, and then we'll basically slap on the other styles just so you can see how they actually look on the phone. So let's go ahead and start off with the Clarity. So starting off with the Mous Clarity, man, like I said, definitely one of my favorite clear cases because we're talking about sturdy rigidness, but you also get that very, very nice transparent back. So going over the actual case itself, on the back, like I said, transparent, show off the color of that note. So if you got that Aura Glow or whatever color you have, this will definitely be the case to go ahead and show off the color. You get that cutout for your camera and your flashes. Of course, the right side of the case is going to be completely closed. That's because the left side is where all the action is. Volume up and down, and you get your power button. And on the top, you get your microphones and everything like that. And on the bottom, you get your microphone cut out, Type-C speaker, and we get that S Pen cut out. So let's go ahead and grab the Note 10 Plus. Here it is. I got the Aura White Note 10 Plus. So let's go ahead and slap it on the actual Mous Clarity, and let's see how it actually looks. And to me, I think that just looks beautiful when we're talking about especially the white Note 10 Plus. I really think people slept on this color. Everybody went and got the Aura go crazy. The Aura White is where it's at, man. So as you can see, you can definitely show off the color of your Note 10 Plus. You get that very nice cutout for your camera and your flashes, and of course that's going to be recessed in there so you can lay this down actually on its face. Picking it up, you see we do have that closed there, and then on the right side, left side, excuse me, volume up, volume down, cut, and the power button, all are very nice and tactile. Sometimes I give Mous a hard time for their buttons, but in this case, they do seem to work very good, and they only seem as mushy. And on the top, you see you get your cutouts there, and flipping on the bottom, all of your port cutouts are very accurate. Getting to that S Pen is not bad, although, however, I would like to see a little groove just so you can kind of get in there a little bit easier, but that's not a deal breaker. Flipping it over on the top, taking a look at the lay on the tail protection. Now, right now, I'm currently rocking no screen protector on my Note 10 Plus. So this is what you're to get if you don't want to run no screen protector. You get a very nice lay on table lip from the top and on the bottom. So if you were to drop this bad boy on its face, now we know this thing is made out of all glass, but when you drop it down, man, you have a very, very nice dominant lip. So you'll definitely be good. That's what makes Mouses, the cases, that's what makes them what they are, man, because it just really, really offers great drop protection. And I actually forgot to talk about the air shock material that's on the actual inside. Let me go ahead and show you real quick before we keep going on. So you see that green? That's going to help with that shock absorption when you drop your phone. And that's all around on the little corner there. And you get it on both sides and on the top. So that's going to help a little bit when it comes to that drop protection. Next, let's go ahead and show how it actually fits on the phone. And this is another reason why Mous is one of my favorite companies, because their fit is absolutely A1, man. There are no issues, no saggy points when it comes to the Mous Clarity. Now, we're talking about paying some of these prices for these cases. Mous cases are going to run you that $40, $50 range. You're going to want everything to be on point, and they actually deliver every single time when it comes to their cases, man. So the fit of this is very nice. The top and bottom, you really have to tug hard to get it to bend. And on your sides, you really can't even get anywhere to grasp it because it's that tight. So definitely very nice fit when it comes to the Mous Clarity. And of course, how does it actually feel in your hands? Now, this is going to be a very smooth, to some maybe slippery case, man, because on the sides you're just going to get your TPU style material, but it doesn't have any grip when we are talking about the sides. So that is kind of where it may be an issue for some, because if you're like me, I like cases with the sides that have a little bit of grip, because this case is clear on the back, so you know it's going to be slippery. So on the sides, you have a very shiny rubber type material. You're going to want it to add a little bit of grip because it's going to be slippery all the way around. And the last thing that we want to do, regardless of how much protection we have on our Note 10 Plus, is drop it on the ground. So I would like to see some grip on it, but overall it does fit very good. Doesn't add a tremendous amount of bulk to the case. And let's just see, dropping it down on wireless charging, it works just fine with wireless charging, and it's already fully charged, so you really didn't see a notification. But here it is, man. Mouse clarity. Definitely one of the best clear case offerings out. And last but not least, we have their Limitless line. Now, I'm not sure if this is going to be a 3.0 or how it's going to be labeled on their site, but this is basically the Limitless line, the classic line that you all should know about Mous. One thing about Mous, I always say, if you don't know them, I'm pretty sure you've seen some of their advertising on YouTube when they're throwing them off balconies, throwing them off buildings, just doing crazy things, but that just really shows you how tough these cases really are. So here it is, man. Mous Limitless line of cases. Now, I did this one because this is kind of like the most classic one that you're always going to see. We're talking about that carbon fiber layout down here. So, of course, you get that carbon fiber design on the back. You get some of that Mous branding down below. And flipping over on the inside, this is what I really like about Mous cases, man. You get a nice felt material on the inside of your case. That's really going to help your case from getting scratches and micro abrasions from debris actually getting inside the case. So you're going to get a nice felt design that's going to protect the back of that case. Now, some things down here that a lot of people don't understand, man, is they do have two little SIM card slots there. So if you need to store different SIMs for whatever reason, you can pop it in there and go about your day. But other than that, man, it's basically just like the clarity, volume up, volume down, power button, right side completely closed, top. You see the port cutouts there, and flipping it on the bottom, you see those there as well. So let's just go ahead and pop it in here. And like I said, this is also another one of my favorite cases when it comes to just case manufacturers out there, period. So let's go ahead and run through it, man. You see all of your cutouts. Everything is on point. This is literally just like the clarity, except this is not clear. So everything looks very good, man. Let's go ahead and take a look at the buttons. Very nice and tactile, no issues at all when it comes to the buttons. You see you got your camera recessed down in there. Let's go ahead and take a look at that lay on the table protection again. You see you get a very nice raised lip in on the top and bottom, so you don't have no issues when it comes to that category there, man. The fit of it, once again, excellent fit. And this fit is even tighter than the Clarity series. This fit is very tight. So this actually feels very good. Definitely no issues at all when we're talking about the actual tightness and actually fit of this case. So definitely nice when it comes to the Limitless line. How does it basically feel in your hand? It feels basically very good in your hand. The sides are going to be like a hard rubbery type material. So I find that to offer it a little bit of protection, not protection, but a little bit of grip to get what you need to do. So I don't really think it slips out your hand. I think it grips very well. And also for the protection, it does not add a bunch of bulk. Dropping down on wireless charging, guys, you see here it works just fine with wireless charging. So here is the carbon fiber version of the Limitless line. Now let's go ahead and pop the other ones on. Now, like I said, this is the Limited 3.0. I actually see in one of the cases, it is the 3.0. Now, say for an example, you want one of their walnut wood-ish type designs. You can go ahead and pop this on, and here's this one right here. So we got a carbon fiber. We have basically their wood. I'm not sure if this is dark walnut or the oak. I'm not 100% sure, but you do have that option if you like that wood appearance on your actual cases. And last but not least, if you are a person, and this is really one of my favorites out there, if you are a person that enjoys a leather look, they do have a pebbled leather case. So let's just go ahead and boom, pop this, and you see it's a very snug grip when it comes to these cases. Very snug fit, definitely. And here's going to be your pebbled leather case from Mous. So all of these are basically the same, except you have different finishes, and you can basically get whatever finish that kind of fits your style. But here they are, man. Mous Limitless series, and you can't forget, you got to get the clarity in here. Sorry for the fingerprints, but you know, that's what clear cases do. But definitely check these out, man. The link will be down in the description. You can definitely go check one out, man. Tell them I sent you. On your way up out of here, man, make sure you smash that like button. You already know, hit that sub button if you rock with your boy. But until next time, later.